Welcome to the News Hour. 3 weeks to go until Election Day, and the race for president remains a dead heat. Vice President Kamala Harris is in Detroit tonight, meeting with business owners and hitting the radio waves to make her case, especially to black male voters. But we start tonight in Chicago, where Donald Trump talked tariffs and tax cuts at an economic event and defended reported conversations he's had with Vladimir Putin since leaving office. Here's Stephanie Sy.
Thank you very much.
Donald Trump faced a grilling at the Economic Press Club of Chicago today and was evasive when asked directly about his recently reported phone calls with Russia's president.
Can you say yes or no whether you have talked to Vladimir Putin since you stopped being president?
Well, I don't comment on that, but I will tell you that if I did, it's a smart thing. If I'm friendly with people, if I have a relationship with people, that's a good thing, not a bad thing in terms of a country. He's got 2,000 nuclear weapons, and so do we.
Bloomberg News editor John Micklethwaite also questioned Trump's plan for broad tariffs.
Yes, you're going to find some people who would gain from individual tariffs. The overall effect could be massive in terms of the economy.
I agree it's going to have a massive effect, positive effect. It must be hard for you to, spend 25 years talking about tariffs as being negative and then have somebody explain to you that you're totally wrong.
Donald John Trump! The interview comes one day after a bizarre Trump town hall in Oaks, Pennsylvania.
Hold it, please. A doctor, please. Doctor.
The event was twice interrupted by medical emergencies in the audience. As medics responded,
Put on Pavarotti singing Ave Maria. Nice and loud.
Trump requested Italian opera from the DJ. Then Trump turned the town hall into a half-hour listening party after the two ill attendees were carried away on stretchers.
Those two people that went down are patriots, and we love them. Yes. And because of them, we ended up with some good music, right?
Meantime, Vice President Kamala Harris is in Detroit, Michigan tonight, continuing to try and shore up support from black men. She participated in a radio town hall with Charlemagne the God, host of The Breakfast Club.
Part of the challenge that I face is that they are trying to scare people away because they know they otherwise have nothing to run on. Ask Donald Trump what his plan is for Black America. Ask him. I'll tell you what it is. Look at Project 2025. Project 2025 tells you the plan includes making police departments have stop and frisk policies.
It's the latest stop on her multi-platform media blitz aimed at younger black voters.
Then VP, are you with me?
I'm with you.
This interview aired yesterday with The Shade Room, another outlet with a massive black audience.
We capped the cost of prescription medication at $2,000 a year for seniors and capped the cost of insulin at $35 for our seniors. That's our grandparents, our parents. Black folks are 60% more likely to be diagnosed with diabetes. His plan would eliminate that cap.
Harris is trying new tactics at her rallies, too.
Please roll the clip.
In Erie, Pennsylvania last night, she played out a highlight reel of Trump's recent comments, calling on the National Guard and possibly the military to handle, quote, the enemy from within.
Donald Trump is increasingly unstable and unhinged. And he is out for unchecked power. That's what he's looking for.
Harris's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, was in Pennsylvania today to try and win over rural voters.
Family farms, we share a proud tradition, history of feeding and fueling this country. Rural neighbors, foundational to America's success. And I promise you this, Vice President Harris and I, when we win this election, we will have rural America's back just like they've had our back.
Walz will rally in Pittsburgh tonight as President Biden heads to Philadelphia. And Trump's VP pick, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, will hold a town hall in Lafayette Hill, a Philly suburb. Both campaigns have their eyes locked on the Keystone State. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Stephanie Sy.